All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Lockley's Bowling Club. We have the ladies' champion of champion pairs final underway, or just about to get underway with their first end. We have Gatto and Field from Westlakes Bowling Club up against Haynan and Baldock of Cummins Bowling Club. Joined here with the man Andrew Smith and Brett Herbert once again. Welcome, fellas.
Thanks, Isaac. Beautiful day for bowls, really. It's overcast and cool, but the greens are fantastic again here at Lockley's, and just a gentle breeze from the southwest, so should be seeing some really good quality stuff.
Absolutely. In the other rinks that we can see on screen currently, we have the men's semi-finals for these champion of champion pairs. Furthest to the right, we have the pair from Anguston, Short and Voigt, up against the Narracourt RSL boys, David O'Shaughnessy and Ryan O'Shaughnessy. So father-son match up there. In the other semi-final, we have the Salisbury team, Jeff Nethercott and Jared Pittaway, up against Somerton's Scott Colville and Nathan Pedersen. So we've got Cummins underway and Karen Gatto's bowl coming down now. Second bowl of the game.
We had Simon Geeta Johnson throwing some bowls down on the TV rink here, and has informed us that all four hands are turning very nicely. Perhaps a little bit more swing on the forehand going in the direction they're currently playing. But other than that, pretty consistent line.
You see Karen Gatto here on the backhand.
She's played a good shot. Probably unlucky to get the jack in the end. It's trailed it closer to the opponent's bowls.
Of course, Cummins geographically in South Australia is a good trek from Adelaide. I couldn't tell you exactly how many hours. Brett, would you be able to fill us in on how far away they are from town?
Cummins is in central of Eyre Peninsula. It's probably, I'd be guessing a bit, 6 hour drive, 6.5, 7 hours. Right in the middle of Eyre Peninsula, Cummins.
Jackie Field playing her first bowl of the match. Finding its way into a very good spot. Just not counting, but good area there.
So Jackie on that backhand as well. Just looking to take a seat on one of these bowls. So we've got the Westlakes. The Westlakes team have the green stickers and the Cummins team have the red stickers.
And Westlake's crest in green, Cummins blue and gold. Back of the shirts are a bit of a giveaway.
Haynan on that backhand, drawing the shot. Cummins with a very well set up head here. Tough one for the Westlakes crew to try and crawl their way out of this first end.
Good attempt here from Karen. Just hanging outside the line. Dropped in for another second though. Another good shot here if it runs it out, but no, just dropping short. Checking, asking Karen to change her hand and try and get a little bit of contact on their second wood in front or just past the head to set her up for a nice shot on the crossover.
She looks in a good area. Smithy just turning early.
Crashing the front.
Maybe just a little bit more breeze around compared to this morning.
Certainly, and interestingly, more breeze since they've had their up and back. So while they would have got an idea of line, they now have to readjust.
That's it. Well, Cummins in the box seat currently for this end. Ali Baldock will just be looking to draw up on that backhand. Little bit of jack movement is going to be good.
Targeting the front bowl, will she turn that enough?
Jackie Field just under her line and maybe a little bit quick. Just feathering off one of those front ones. Baldock on the backhand again. Just looking to draw up. Ooh. Jackie, can she get a little turn on Karen's bowl? Just missing a touch wide, but it's going to be one shot to Cummins to get us underway here at Lockleys Bowling Club. So for the champion of champion pairs, we play 15 ends here. Being, of course, 2-2-2-2. See Cummins with the mat. Looks like to be rolling a shorter length end.
Yes, it's probably only 22 metres. The mat just a little bit up. Karen Gatto asking, suggesting it may have been short, but no, Jackie Field is happy with the length.
It's interesting they're playing a shorter end. They played Loberthal in the game previous, and Loberthal actually used this tactic against them. So whether they feel they got a feel for the shorter ends.
Karen just slipping through a little with her first bowl. Chris perfect weight with her first bowl, so a correction of line here will find her very close.
Yeah, pretty good.
Two pretty good lead bowls. Karen again just looking a little quick, so from a lead perspective, the short end tactic has worked.
Greens are running quite quick today as well. I would say, gents, probably 16 at a guess.
Yes, there certainly wasn't a great deal of push involved when you and I were out there, Isaac.
I don't know what you're talking about,
I
Smithy.
wasn't going to bring it up, Smithy.
That was only very temporary. It's the sort of sacrifices we make to bring you this coverage. Isaac and I losing our respective quarterfinals. Jackie Field out on the backhand. It's a good attempt, but just slid through.
Jackie Field also just a little bit quick yet again.
Well, the other three players, other than Chris, the only one to find the range on this very short end, so we'll see how she goes again at the number 3 position. Any bowl between Jackie Field's back 2 and the jack will be very good value.
Chris again, around the mark.
Pretty consistent stuff.
Karen Gatto, can she sneak past the front? Not going to. Cummins will hold on to, looks like at least just the one. I was going to say at least 2, but Ali confirmed just the one shot. See this one come home hard. Should now be making it 2 shots to the Cummins pair. That bowl just flops over as we change to a different view. Karen Gatto just looking to add another foot onto her first one. Just a little bit quick again. So Ali will go back to the mat as Skip, holding 2 shots. And just looking to add again to the tally.
And Jackie Field with only one bowl on the head, her options are limited. I think she'll have to just be playing a dead weight draw shot. Looking good in running this ball.
Yeah, Ali Baldock doing just that,
Yes.
and adding, making it now 3 shots.
Jackie trying to meet them. Has.
Oh, that's an excellent result. Karen's bowl onto the shot bowl for the shot.
Ali just searching for the bowl here. It's
And she's played a very good shot. That's a good conversion. Not sure if she's made 1 or 2 or still perhaps down.
Jackie now on the draw. Just looking to arrive into the head.
So I think the measure will be coming out here.
It's hard from this angle to tell, but who do you favour here, boys?
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, it is an awkward angle.
Learn not to call them too early. We'll wait and see this measure. Oh, nearly had a reverse measure. Bowl to Jack instead of Jack to bowl.
Maybe a few little nerves out there.
Maybe that camera 2 feet from her face might have put her a bit nerves. Good close up there.
Thick touch on the Westlakes one there. We should have probably should have gone to the Westlakes bowl first, but nonetheless, it will be 1 shot to Westlakes, taking it now to 1-1 after 2 ends. Probably pretty lucky there from Westlakes to come away with the win on that end. Commons ladies had that pretty well locked and loaded from the get-go.
Immediate reaction from Karen and Jackie is to go for a medium to long end.
So Karen now on that commentary box side.
She's nailed it.
With a brilliant start. Chris looking to follow her down. She's going to come up a fair way short. Gatto now with the opportunity to get them off to a flying start for this 3rd end.
Not looking like she's short in running. Can Chris correct? Looks much better weight. Still perhaps struggling a little. Jackie playing the wider of the two hands.
Also looking a bit quick here, Smithy.
Yes, with the green running well, you missed your line. You're going to certainly turn across, and certainly on that wider hand. The forehand heading south.
Baldock also quick, but it's going to get a bit of jack movement on the way through.
Hasn't helped her a great deal. It's made Karen's first bowl look very, very good now.
Jackie taking the extra grass. Just still coming under.
Still going under, yes, but she is in the count now. Westlake is currently holding 2 shots.
Baldock looks a little swift. Looks like she's running into those bowls. Puts her own bowl in the ditch and stays.
Touch of that one.
Oh. Yes, so may be handy later in the end.
Yeah, definitely a lot of flirting with the ditch to occur for the rest of this end. We've seen quite a few bowls be quick so far in this game.
That was the jack sitting just 2 feet away from the ditch. Then, yes, it don't have to be very quick to find yourself going in. What would be perfect is if you could find yourself going in with the jack in front of you.
That's it. Well, Karen Gatto now on that backhand again, looking to repeat the first bowl, and she looks like she's got a little bit of heat to do just that, Smithy.
This is a beautiful long bowl. What a shot that is.
Karen Gatto with a front toucher. Pressure now on for the Cummins pair.
Just turning a little early, going to run into their own short bowls.
Go again, mate. If you hit it, it'll go in the ditch anyway.
Be confident is the call from Jackie.
That's it. Great rink mic picking up all of that. Karen looking for a bit of rinse and repeat. She does look to be a little bit quicker and wider as well, so all in if she can stay up now. Ooh. Which she has, and she's going to remain in the count. So Westlake's currently holding 4 shots. Important that Chris reaches here, and it looks like she will.
A lot better here from Chris.
She's going to need to find a bit of bowl on the way through, and she has. Second shot there, so Westlake's currently holding 1.
Certainly takes the heat off her skipper alley for the moment with second wood, but a great opportunity also for Jackie. She can play with confidence on the backhand, sit that last bowl into the ditch or sit the jack into the ditch. Their closest bowl is a toucher anyway. Very little danger in just reaching with a yard of weight.
Absolutely, great insight there. Thank you, Andrew. So Jackie, she's definitely got the speed to do it. All on the track now.
Yes, she certainly played it very confidently. Just not turning.
Find the edge of that, and it's
turned after it hit that, but not result.
Just getting a feather off her front one and making some contact on the white. Westlake's now with 4 third shots. The white one remaining as the second shot, and Westlake's holding.
Very quick and wide this bowl from Ali.
Oh, well, that doesn't help them.
Is she going to change here? Yes.
Yeah, she'll be looking with confidence for the second wood. Can make a 5 count with a great shot here.
Weight looks good again, but it's going to be under the desired line.
Yeah, just bring it in. Take a bit of weight off.
So Ali on the backhand. Just looking to draw up, and a little bit of jack movement is good. She's going to be under the line also. Oh, wow.
Bit of nerves there from Chris.
That could have been disastrous.
One more roll, and that would be 5 down. As it is, it's a measure for at least 2.
So another measure. We see great vision there of the bowls and the stickers that they now have. Saying Bowl South Australia in the state final.
So it's 2 shots.
2 shots to Westlake, so they're now in the lead 3-1 after 3 ends. Great vision there of the commentary box just before.
So medium to long length again from the West Lakes team.
So Karen on the commentary box side again. She's going to need to hold on a little bit here. Weight is pretty good. Cummins following down. Chris with a very good start.
Karen's second shot shaping nicely, but just over, so yes, she knew early in the piece that was a little quick.
Chris looking to repeat the first one. May get a bit of help off her previous bowl, and she does, which gets herself up and to the jack.
It's good adjusting from Chris. First long end, previous end, she had 3 short bowls before finding the length, but straight to it this time.
Pressure now on Jackie Field of West Lakes. Both of Karen's bowls, as we saw previously, are past the head, so no danger in playing these ones with a little bit of confidence. Bowl sitting jack high. She has done just that, reaching up and sitting that bowl through. We'll just see if we can get those scores switched around to the other way. Got Karen and Jackie currently on 3 and Chris and Ali from Cummins on 1.
Ooh, an immediate response from Ali as she sits Jackie's jack high bowl.
She has a little bit more speed than what Jackie had, but Either way, she's got the job done. Holding shot. Jackie, quick and wide.
It's not difficult to be quick on these well-running Lockleys greens.
Ali now on the draw, and she looks to be on a great track. Just a little bit quick. Cummins now discussing the shot. As was Westlake's. No doubt we'll only be seeing a draw here from Westlake, so they do have some bowls past, but very tough when you've really only got the jack as the target. Karen now looking to be very, very close here. Just needs to hold on a little bit. Just sliding through. So Karen now looking just to adjust on her previous. She's going to be tight again, but will it hold on enough this time? Oh, unfortunately not. Grouping up 3 bowls there. Chris into that pack, which is probably a pretty good bowl, to be honest. It's probably the only real danger that the Cummins ladies were facing from this end. So Jackie now. One shot down on the head. Just needs to draw in. Not a whole lot of options. Now on her way.
We'll need to contact something to stop. She's sliding through. Overweight on the draw. A little bit of breeze behind them going this way, and very easy to slip overweight.
Ali running into that short bowl there. Hard to tell from the camera sometimes, but you never know. It could be sneaking itself in for second wood now. So important for Jackie now to draw this shot or sit one of those bowls.
Looks like she's getting a little inside touch. That's a good outcome for shot.
She has, yeah, got a little bit of help there. So Ali there just sliding underneath. It'll be interesting to see who takes this one here. It looks like it's going to be the Westlakes taking the shot, which will take them now out to a 4-1 lead after 4 ends.
Just give an update on the other 2 rinks. On rink 2, we have Somerton 5 and Salisbury on 3 shots. And on rink 3 we have Angaston with 1 and Narracourt 2 after 3 ends.
Gatto now getting them off to another very, very good start. Just a foot short of the jack. Brilliant line. Chris.
Just needed to be around that, but maybe not quite.
She's been leading pretty well, Brett, so far. She's probably been the better of the 2 from Cummins.
Yeah, absolutely. Spoke with Ali after the first game, and she said Chris had been bowling beautifully. And it's no different. Apart from that one end, she had a couple short, but once she's adjusted now, she's bowling really nicely.
Absolutely. Looking for a bit of rinse and repeat action here. She's on the backhand yet again. She looks to be just a touch short, but she's going to be around the mark. Jackie now on the backhand, just looking to draw the shot. Doesn't want to hang anything jack high for Ali to just sort of be up and into. She has been for most of this game.
Just overplayed that a little.
Ali, on the other hand, just looking to draw in, give her Leeds bowl 1 or 2 rolls if she can make some contact. Looks like she's going to.
I like it. Good shot.
She's done just that, so going to hold the shot now. Jackie now looking to just dead draw the shot. A couple of turns on Karen's front one will get the job done. Getting just the 1 turn out of that front bowl. I don't think it's going to be enough for shot. But it is going to force Ali now onto the other hand.
Got to play a bit tighter. The breeze is holding that up, and she's just through anyway. Yep.
A bit of a discussion occurring here for the Westlakes team. Hand movements may be suggesting that the forehand is the way to play this, getting a couple of rolls on their own bowls. Poor read on my behalf. Karen now on the backhand, as I really would have expected.
They just need to be a bit tight and try and get that inner rub rather than crashing, but it's a good effort.
Chris looks to be on a brilliant track here, maybe a little bit quick.
Might get a piece of it here. She has. That's a good bowl.
Brilliant. Brilliant from Chris there. A little bit of jack on the way through.
Really tucked it away nicely too, so very difficult for Karen and Jackie to get to the area. Jackie looking for perhaps something to help her to work off.
Something roughly jack high, you're thinking, Smithy? Just as a wing?
Something close, and just to give an opportunity, but Karen's dropping a little short, unfortunately, and that's certainly probably put paid to the backhand options.
Yeah, maybe a little. I mean, I think the forehand was probably the better option there, but she just played through on the backhand. There probably wasn't any danger in getting one up and around it again on that backhand. Still accessible there. See Chris now changing hands to the forehand, seeing if she can add a third. She's going to be tight.
Yes, we've seen a lot of bowls crossing the line on that forehand, just a little bit into the breeze that we have from the southwest, and not quite pushing it out far enough out there at the moment, girls, but
does that maybe open the front up a little bit here, and does it give Jackie a little fire in the bonnet to play something up the middle? Maybe a little bit of weight. They got a few bowls in the front.
Well, she's playing forehand.
It's a tough draw to just be around those front ones with perfect weight.
Yes, aggression.
Yeah, she's got weight into it.
Here we go. She looks in a good area. Wow. Making contact on a few bowls up front, but no change in the result.
And I don't think those angles now in the front are working for her either, the way the bowls landed.
I completely agree.
It's a good looking draw shot from Ali.
On it out, Ali.
Yeah, brilliant home as well. It's going to put the pressure on absolutely for Jackie now. So change of hand now from Jackie Field. Still looking to play a lot of weight up and into them. She's going to be tight.
Has removed one of the counters, so a two-shot count for Chris and Ali, and opportunity to make it 3 to level up.
Yeah, a little bit of rinse and repeat. The last bowl, no doubt, was in the count, so if she can repeat that previous bowl, she looks to be around the mark. Just needs to hurry a little bit more.
Can't tell.
Can't tell, no, dead right. Maybe that back flop out may have been enough to not be in the count. If she had stood up, then potentially she was. Wait and see. Another measure.
So the measures on the front two bowls.
So Karen now measuring.
So just failing by the smallest of margins, but two shots, 3 to 4. A tight start to the game.
Has been Smithy, yeah. 1s and 2s is all you would want to concede in such a final. See Chris losing a jack there. She saw her lose a couple in the first round, and she did lose the jack out of bounds for the first end. So hopefully she can try and stamp that out of the game in such a final like this. Westlake's now choosing the length.
Just a medium length, just a comfortable length. They've found themselves a little quick going this way, the players.
Chris drawing very, very well. She gets a little bit of jack on the way through and off to a very, very good start.
Yeah, she started well, Chris.
It's probably had the best controller weight of the 4 players so far.
Karen Gatto now looks to be on a very good track as well.
What an excellent response.
Chris probably just looking to get anything past here. 1 on, 1 behind, textbook. She's done just that. Gatto no doubt looking for something similar, just something past. If she can make a little bit of contact, then happy days.
The way I was leading this morning, Isaac, I must have read the wrong textbook.
You had 2 on, no doubt. Here we go, Karen Gatto just getting a little touch on the white bowl, but not enough to move it.
2 very good shots though, so with any contact on the shot bowl, sorry, on the second wood, we'll remove the shot bowl without disturbing the kitty, so a good setup for the West Lakes team.
Just while the ladies discuss the shot here, I'll give an update on the men's semi. Somerton 8 to Salisbury 3, and on rank 3 we have Anguston 9 to Narracourt 2, so big couple of ends there from Anguston to get a lead by 7.
Ali looking to match that back one of Karen Gatto's. She's going to be a little bit tight and short as well. If anything blocks up the backhand now for Westlakes, we'll force Jackie onto the forehand.
Nothing to lose by arriving though.
Absolutely. Jackie is doing just that. Just a little bit wide.
Previous to that blocking shot on the backhand, would have she been better to play the backhand, Smithy, or?
Well, I think she probably would have ideally, but Ali's first bowl probably took that option away from her.
Yeah, for sure.
Ali with a brilliant correction.
Not looking very happy with this one, Jackie, as she wanders down the track.
So we're going to end up in a very good home if we can, see there. If they're going to play that same shot on the forehand, White's getting onto Jack, and Jack will punch out to that bowl of Jackie Field. So probably a bit of value in it. So Chris now on the backhand. Should just be looking to sit somewhere in between the two Westlakes bowls we see there, just to the back right of screen. So Westlake still opting for that forehand. We're going to make a bit of contact on something up the front. Karen Gatto, she's in a good area. Just not enough speed to do any change.
Both bowls stood up and both returned to their original position.
So Chris just floating it wide. It's going to be in a very, very good home.
Yeah, not wasted there. Very good.
Almost wouldn't mind seeing a bit of bigger weight from Westlakes here.
Has to.
Front one's pretty well locked in. White nearly goes close to getting both of the whites out. I'm going to persist with this, couple of feet through.
Might have a little bit more this time, so if it gets it on the move, not sure that's a good result.
Yeah, not the result they were after, but it was probably really the only result they were going to get on that hand. Once those two white short ones were put into play, it did sort of force their hand on the forehand, but looks like they're going to be 2 shots down the Westlakes crew, so 2 to Cummins.
Gives Westlakes an option there just to roll those front bowls over now, though. It's not jammed in behind the bowls. It's opened it up. What's Ali going to play here?
Well, drawing on the forehand. There is danger on the forehand. Any contact on the front Westlakes bowls could give the shot away. Assuming they are actually down. Given the weight she's playing.
Yeah, she's coming in with some heat.
I'm guessing that
if she wasn't, she is.
that she was actually down. But, close for 2, says Karen. Very deceptive, the camera angles at times.
They are. Jackie Field on a very nice angle here. Just missing the intended target. Just a smidge wide.
And the indication is 2 down. Ali coming to have a look. Weigh up the options.
So hard to see from the angle, but what are her options here, Smithy? On the forehand, the 2 coming in are against her.
But they are both counters, so she can't make them count any more than they do now. So, yeah, she could sit and run onto the jack through the outside bowl, or just get a little split on the 2 and run onto the jack. They do have plenty behind the head.
Yep, just on the forehand to split it on the inside rub. There's a pathway to the jack.
Ali up and in through the front.
Playing a bit of weight. Wow.
Just going to get the white through the hole.
It's certainly a pretty good shot. A very good outcome.
That's it, a very, very good outcome. And it probably does make it very hard now for Jackie. They do have the furthest back bowl if they are going to look to play potentially a bit of weight through there on the backhand. Only real option is the jack. If not, it'll be a dead draw.
She's arriving. She's out a little wide. Interesting. Is it 2, 3 or 4?
Looks to be just the 2 from this camera angle, but it's tough to say. It will be 2 shots to Cummins, so they will hit the lead now.
Wow, good bowl there from Ali to make the conversion. I'm sure they were down. Had to be playing that way.
So Cummins now out to 5. Westlake's 4 after 6 ends. Oh, we'll never see another jack out of bounds. That did not look good on that angle.
She's got the warnie working. A little bit of leg break on that. Which is not really a problem other than they don't get to dictate the length they would like to play.
That's it. So Westlake's now picking the length.
And they've gone a bit longer, which I thought they might. They played very well at this length going this way in the second in.
Hopefully the weather can stay away for us today, fellas. In front of us we've got blue sky, and behind us we've got very, very dark and gloomy. So if it does rain, we're going to get pretty wet.
I notice the umbrella's over you, Isaac, but Smithy and I might be...
Product placement is all I'll say.
I did have an umbrella in the car, but the car's gone home.
Gatto now on the backhand, following Chris's first bowl. This will be just a touch tight, but could get a little bit of jack on the way through.
Ah, very good.
And she does.
As with that second end you spoke of, trailed the jack close to the ditch.
Yep, it's almost a replay.
Good response here from Chris.
It's a very good response. She can get a little bit jack as well. She does.
She does touch the jack.
Just a little feather on the way through. Could come in very handy. You see this jack very close to the ditch now. So Gatto changing hands on the wider of the 2.
Looks a lovely line.
Sure does. Just going to maybe run out a little bit of steam. Very good bowl.
Good bowl, good setup.
1 or 2 rolls on that and it'll be shot. Nice for Jackie to play either hand now. Ali from Cummins, a little bit more of a decision to make. Wouldn't mind her on the backhand though. A little bit of the tighter hand. Opportunity to get some jack movement back to Chris's bowl.
See in the background there, Corey Hicks, greenkeeper here at Lockleys. A magnificent job he's done to present these surfaces over this Champions Week.
Absolutely, Smithy. They've got 3 absolute brilliantly prepared greens here at Lockleys. We see Ali getting that front bowl, pushing it up for 2 shots. Their Lockleys' 4th green, unfortunately out of action, which is the one you can see behind this one. So obviously not used. But Yeah, three very, very good greens. We see Jackie Field here. Probably just a little bit too quick. We see her roll into the ditch without getting anything on the way through.
It's a fine line here when the jack's so close to the ditch. You only got to be 2 feet over and you're in.
Ali on another damaging line. Quick as well. Westlakes would have been in all sorts if she did put the jack in the ditch then. Jackie now looking to correct. Showing a little bit more interest, but it's going to be tight. Needs a bit of help in. It does get a little touch off of the other Westlakes bowl, but I don't think it is going to be in the count.
Ali and Chris now discussing which hand to come. Danger both sides for them.
So Chris taking another look at the head before she picks up her bowl to jump on the mat. She's on the backhand, so just doesn't want to turn Jackie's last bowl in, but it looks like she's got a little speed here. No doubt looking for a bit of jack movement. Oh, she's just nearly peeled her own out on the way through. She just feathered it. It didn't move. I don't mind it though. If they can put the jack in the ditch, this Cummins pair, it does put Westlakes in all sorts of trouble. But it comes with its own dangers. I think Karen Gatto now in the draw in, but she's
Just hung that out a little wide.
yeah, got herself stuck wide and heavy, so she's going in the ditch as well.
Even if you bring that up into it.
Ali calling the change onto the forehand.
Maybe a little nervous after the previous bowl nearly took their closest out.
Yeah, it's probably a good decision in the end though. Probably a fair bit of risk on that backhand with that kind of speed. And Chris unfortunately going to pull this one tight. Brilliant weight to draw in.
Tighten it up a fraction.
Not sure what the thought process really was there from the Cummins pair to run the jack in and no change, but change to a different shot. So yeah, potentially, like you said previously, Bella's maybe some nerves. Considered the risk was too risky after nearly peeling their own out.
Much better weighted looking bowl here from Karen.
She's got herself coming in and one to rest if she catches.
Clears that. Ooh,
It might fall.
what a good effort.
Yeah, just needed a little bit more, a little bit less of that front one. Still going to be one shot to Cummins. Both the skips with 2 bowls to play. Plenty of discussion to be had. Both sides. Cummins in particular.
Well, I think Karen's last bowl will force Ali to the forehand, the wider hand. Any touch her there as well is very beneficial. She can slide off Westlake's outside bowl just on the draw there and see how she goes.
So Ali just going quick as well there on the forehand. So no change for Jackie now. Just looking to arrive up on the backhand, give one of those 2 Westlakes bowls one roll.
Just looks a little wide for the pace she's played.
Ellie's really got to make sure she's underneath that bowl, the toucher of Westlake. She doesn't want to roll that in. She needs to come underneath. It's not a good track for that shot. Come underneath.
Great attempt.
It was.
Very good. She could have got a little feather then. She would have been very close to getting the jack on the way through.
Certainly no harm done there. Jackie's quick away.
Absolutely. And hard for Westlakes now. Doesn't want too much jack movement unless they're going to go with it.
Going to hit that one in coming in, and that will give her.
Jackie Field with a brilliant shot there. Going to hold on to, looks like 2 shots. Making a great conversion.
Shots.
So 2 shots to Westlakes, who will put their nose now in front. 6-5. Westlakes opting for another long-ish end. The jack making its way up towards the tee.
Looks like they're enjoying the jack back close to the ditch.
Gatto now starting to find the straps here, finding a little bit of touch. We saw Chris has been leading very, very well for most of the games. Had that one loose end at the very beginning. Brilliant weight from Chris. Kaz making just the finest of adjustments. Just a touch quick. 2 very good lead bowls nonetheless. Chris unfortunately pulling this one just a little bit short. Skips will go back to play their first 2 bowls of the end.
Jackie watching intently on this one. Is she going to get the edge of that? Not quite. Just a little through.
Both the leads seeming to have sort of started to find the weight, but both the skips still looking to be scratching around to find what the draw weight is at the moment. Both being quite quick regularly. See Ali now coming through. Also just a little bit quick on the outside of the jack. Jackie making a nice correction here. Going to run into Karen's back bowl. Could be second shot. looking to make those corrections. But it looks like she's quick and wide.
Well, certainly quick. It's first bowl actually not to cross the line. But unfortunately for Ali, it's well over the weight. So Westlake's holding probably one and a look, but nothing really close as yet.
Karen on the forehand. Going to draw the shot.
Might be quick again, just running through.
All players so far opting for this forehand. Chris doing the same. Fortunately going to pull up well short. Very, very good line.
Chris annoyed with herself there. Her weight control's been very good. She'll be disappointed with that.
Kaz looks to be well tight here.
Certainly taken plenty of grass on this occasion. Has she got the weight right?
Well, I think she's close. Yeah.
That's the certainly the bowl of the end, and what's probably been a lesser standard end than we've seen for most of the game.
Yeah. Yep.
But that bowl certainly tidied it up from Chris.
Has yet. Puts Jackie in the Westlakes team under a bit of pressure, but a couple of bowls passed, and Jackie, a bit of rinse and repeat action from her first two. Gets a little bit of jack movement, sits the bowl. She will be able to get a couple of shots. She's on her way now on that forehand, holding on for the bowl just underneath.
Perfect weight.
Perfect weight for the job, absolutely. Ali pulling this one tight and probably short as well. So Jackie with the opportunity to draw a 2-foot toucher for 4 shots here. If not sitting the bowl 4 shot. She's on
in the area.
Brilliant line. She's going to get the bowl. Is it going to turn out enough? It has.
That's a terrific bowl.
Brilliant from the Westlake skipper there. Westlake's currently holding, at a guess, 3 shots. Looks like to be definitely 2. Big bowl here from Cummins skipper Ali Baldock.
She's on very good line if she was up.
Yeah, just going to be short on this occasion. So Westlakes will take the end. We'll wait for the official count. Two shots being pulled out so far. Ooh, the third shot.
So it's Jackie been 3 shots there. Jackie making conversion again.
3 shots to Westlake, so they're going to edge their way in front now to a 9-5 lead after 8 ends, which would put us more or less to halfway, playing 15 ends in this champion of champion pairs battle here at Lockleys Bowling Club. Quick shout out to our sponsors, West End Sport Centre, MGA Insurance Group, and the Office for Recreation, Sport and Racing. All great supporters of our brilliant and lovable sport, lawn bowls.
Yeah, all of those sponsors, long-term partners of Bowls SA and great supporters of the sport that we would love.
It's Karen Gatto getting them off to a good start again. I mean, just a touch wide, but a very, very good start nonetheless. Chris with a good line, just not finding the weight. Karen looking a little bit quicker than the first bowl. Stays on, it's going to be very handy. We've seen the jack move many, many times going this way for this game. I think with the majority played 8 ends so far, so this will be the 5th end going this way. I think almost all of them, the jack has been on the tee. And I've seen almost all of those jacks move, flirting with the ditch.
That's a great adjustment here from Chris. Yeah.
Chris making a brilliant correction on her first to be holding the shot. Good to see our stream once again going global. If you are enjoying the coverage, make sure to give it a like, give it a share. Let everyone else on your Facebook friendship group enjoy this coverage. Field rather quick again on the backhand. That one unfortunately going in the ditch. It didn't really need to be that quick. All for getting some jack movement and sitting the bowl, but probably just overplayed it. As you see Ali now following them down. He's going to need to put the brakes on. May get a bit of help running into Westlake's furthest back bowl. Should force Jackie now to play some better weight. Jackie just tight on this occasion.
Jackie just searching for that shot bowl there rather than the draw weight. Unfortunately, both bowls gone through.
That's in Ali quick again. She's just going to hold on. Again, both skips just probably overplaying each bowl at the moment. Both the leaders finding the draw weight reasonably well.
Just taking a moment to put my West End jacket on again, Isaac, as we did the other day. A little cool sou'wester in our faces.
We're going to have to chat to them, I reckon, about getting a couple extras for the commentary team. Karen Gatto on a brilliant track here. She can run it out, get to the bowl. A little bit of jack movement is good.
Yeah, great.
She does collect a little bit of jack on the way through. Great shot.
Gives her the shot.
It's certainly good weight for the shot. The two options: sit the bowl, or get hold of the jack a little and got the ladder for a counter. Ali calling Chris to play a little bit of weight on her backhand, and pretty much the same shot.
Yeah, I think it's a good call, Smithy. Sit that bowl through. She gets one or two and sinks the jack. They've got both the bowls behind, so if she can get up and into it, she looks around the mark.
It's a great effort.
It is.
She's run and got contact on Karen's first bowl there. Just getting stuck in the grip, I reckon. Looks like it wants to fall over.
It does.
Still plenty of time left in this end for it to do so. It falls over. It will be definitely shot.
It looks like shot from the commentary. The TV screen's difficult to tell, but
plenty of bowls to be played. Karen Gatto looks to be aggressive weight, but she's hanging it wide once again. We've seen that quite a few times so far in this game. Adding a few extra feet.
We've seen it pretty much all week, Isaac.
True.
A little bit of weight on, particularly on the commentary side, doesn't get much turn. So a lot of shots been missed wide with weight.
That's it. It's typically breezy here at Lockleys, and it is once again today, which is creating a little bit of a wider, narrow hand.
That just needs a roll over.
Don't think the locals would call this a breeze. So.
No.
Your line well, 'cause if he comes through and grabs the jack,
That's it. Another confident call there from the skipper, Cummins. Just wanting Chris to arrive up and into the head again. Sit that blue bowl there, 2 shots. Little bit of jack movement, and they are 2 or 3 pending where it lands.
Just too wide again on this hand. They don't bend till late, so.
Brilliant weight. Brilliant weight from Chris there. Just enough to hold it on the green.
Do we have an indication from either team whether they've got shot or they?
We've not seen either give much away. Looking from here, I think the Cummins bowl, but then the eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Jackie Field on that backhand. Is she going to turn enough? Not enough to make any impact on the current situation.
Ali also playing weight. Still not really giving us an indication as to who holds the shot. She looks like contacting the white bowl.
Now we know.
We do now.
We do now. 1 shot to West Lakes, but Cummins with a very large pocket of bowls on the back. So important for Jackie now to change this angle just a little bit. Planting one.
Play the shot for them, and that will finish in a very good position.
It did have its level of danger about it as it was scooting through there, but yes, finished in a good home. Ali playing weight again, looking for a contact on bowl or jack. It looks a good attempt.
Looks very close here, fellas.
Well,
One more roll. It looks like it may have just been enough. It just fell over. If it had stood up, it probably wouldn't have made it.
Already.
So we'll see another measure. I think this would have to be the 4th measure of the game.
They don't wear out, do they, those measures?
I hope not.
they Again, great camera work for the close-up of the measure.
I know they don't wear out. I've still got one from the 90s.
Yeah, you probably didn't use it too many times. That was the problem.
Just while they're doing the measure, we'll cut across to the other two.
Both games 11-4 in the semi-finals of the men's champ pairs.
So that's Somerton up with Nathan Pedersen, and on rink 3, Jono Voigt from Anguston, also up 11-4.
Seeing a little bit of back and forth here for this measure. Could be an umpire's job, although that looks like a fairly thick touch. Wow.
Oh, he's on standby. Look at him, ready to go.
Westlake's bowl might even be pushed out, the amount of touch they were getting there. But anyway, the umpire has been called, so we'll wait and see what the outcome is for this measure.
Well, I jumped the gun here and wrote it down as 1 for Cummins, so...
Yeah, look.
Told me not to call them early. It's been quite a tight game, hasn't it? The leads of putting bowls in the head and in the area. Skippers perhaps not so much, but Jackie particularly converting shots, and as skippers do.
See Rob McCowan, the umpire, one of the best in the business.
Great shot there.
Ooh. Well, Brett, there you go, mate. Karma for calling it early. It's going to be 1 shot to Westlakes. Takes them out to 10. Cummins 5.
It's a good eye, Brett.
After 9 ends. Here at the Lockleys Bowling Club. State finals week for Bowls SA. Currently with the champion of champion pairs underway. Gatto getting him underway, finding her pace yet again. Off to a brilliant start. Little bit of Jack.
Six ends to play in a 5-shot lead, and yes, the opportunity. The score on this end really starts to put scoreboard pressure on the Cummins team. Chris playing a lovely line, but probably 4 feet short.
Karen looking for a bit of rinse and repeat here. Looks to be a touch quicker.
No harm with that, however, heading into a perfect position. There's that textbook you were talking about.
She's done it on a few occasions, hasn't she?
I'm happy to read your textbook anytime, Smithy. Just bring it into the office. Would love to read that one.
Executing it's a different thing, Isaac.
That's why I want to read Smithy's. See Chris here on the forehand as well with a brilliant reply and a great correction.
Yes, it's good leading.
Jackie Field to start us off. Currently holding the shot, no doubt just looking to play up and turn that bowl of Karen Gatto's once, or sit the white bowl of Chris's. Looks to be a little bit tight first glance, but he does got a little bit of speed. Didn't want any jack movement.
No harm as it turns out.
That's it. Like to see Ali on this backhand now. Can get a little bit of a jack movement. 1 foot toucher, very good. Or anything just quick and wide will be good for them, splitting up those Westlakes bowls. She comes in.
What a marvellous attempt.
Pretty good.
Yeah, just short of the shot bowl there. Cummins now with 2 second shots. Jackie Field on a better line with better weight. She's going to turn enough to get to the white. Not quite, but in a very, very good home.
1 foot on the last bow, Ali. Toucher will be 2 shots. Very easily said.
She wasn't far away with her first.
Chris showing some interest.
Close.
Needs to clear the front. She's very close
Catch
here,
the
team.
blue. Oh, no.
She's done that. She's got through. Jack movement, but it's gone just past those 2 Westlakes bowls, and a third one, in fact. She looks like she's going to be Cummins team 3 shots down. Unfortunately.
It's certainly not. Well, more room to draw the shot, but 3 down, and still not a lot of room to draw the shot. So, yes, it's a little critical that they recover this head now.
She probably just was a little bit quick, to be fair, on that one. Didn't need to be 4 or 5 feet through, just needed to be 1 or 2.
Yeah, her weight with the first shot was very close. She didn't need to adjust a lot. I guess she felt, well, now I have to be there. And she got an unlucky result.
So Karen pushing down on the backhand. A little bit overweight and a good home. If it stays up, it will.
So Chris now on the backhand is going to fall well short of this.
It's a little disappointing. She'll be disappointed with that effort. I'm sure she'll recover with a better shot with her next. Karen looks to have corrected her weight. Or has she overcorrected? Still moving.
Probably a slight overcorrection. She won't, unfortunately, be in the count at this time.
It may. That's another, or something that the Cummins team has to negotiate in trying to draw the shot here. Played a much better weighted bowl.
Chris, if she can sneak past this front, she's not too far away. She can't quite.
Yes, a correction, but not enough.
Almost the perfect prediction, Smithy, there, just to find that one that's in the way. It's just an annoyance, something that they have to negate. Cummins here to avoid dropping potentially 3 shots.
Or more. Jackie has 2 balls also, so.
To be well out there. Jackie, probably typically, her bowls are probably the tighter of the lot on the rink. But it's going to come a fair way home. Maybe just out of the count at this time. Big bowl here for Ali in the context of this game.
Yes, a crucial end. Crucial couple of bowls here from Ali. She's got plenty of weight, so she may need to sit something. Finds the gate.
Finds the gate and finds the ditch. So Jackie now, she can make just the slightest of corrections. The weight was pretty good on her first attempt. The track looks far better. Weight is brilliant.
Yeah, that's
very, very well played from Jackie Field. Westlake skipper. Pressure on now. 4 shots currently to Westlakes. Huge bowl for Ali required. First bowl went in the ditch.
didn't hesitate, just went straight for it.
Looking very tight. She's going to have to get some sort of
She's going
good
to.
fortune.
Will it be enough to reduce the count? Did get a bit of fortune up the middle there. 2 shots out currently. Looks like a third shot at least. A third bowl coming out now.
And the measure is out again.
I'm not throwing any predictions out there.
I am Westlakes.
Maybe,
No.
maybe a little biased.
Always tough to tell from these camera angles. It's maybe getting a little touch. Could we see another umpire called out?
I think Karen's feeling that confident that they have the shot. Or the 4th shot. The umpire is hovering.
There we go, white one first.
Oh, that looks like 4.
Thicker touch on the Westlakes bowl. It looks like 4. We are going to see the umpire come out. So 3 bowls have been removed so far, measuring for a 4th shot. Nine ends played.
Great close up from the camera crew.
The bowls are say Trammell.
Keeps a tight caliper. Maybe an inch there. Great angle.
Glad he's doing it. I'd be shaking more than that.
I was going to say, there's not a shake in sight.
No, that's brilliant under pressure.
Did the measurer's course recently, Isaac. Managed to
Pass.
knock a few jacks around with the calipers.
Here we go.
That's terrific camera work.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Oh, that's touching.
There we go.
So 4 shots to Westlakes. Karen and Jackie, 14-5. 5 ends to play, so certainly some scoreboard pressure on the Cummins ladies now.
Great camera work there just to show the measure and calipers. Gives a real insight how it's done. Westlake's going longer again. It's worked pretty well for him.
And 4 ends on the trot. They've won, so
So Karen to get end 11 underway.
her first bowl the last few ends has been
Red hot.
significantly the difference, I think, and that's
Yep, she's one on one behind sort of stuff. Ideal leading from Kaz.
really set it up for Jackie.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you could probably say Chris had the upper hand the first 4 or 5 ends, maybe. But Karen, absolutely. These last 3 or 4 ends has definitely started to turn up the heat.
Yeah.
A little quicker this trip, however. The commentator's curse has hit Karen Gatto.
Yeah, it has. But look, we've seen it all week. That backhand away from the club seems rather easy to be quick and in the ditch or quick and wide. Chris looking just to make the slightest of corrections.
Done it well.
Just wants to sit that bowl now, and she has. Very well played. Jackie Field now looking to just draw the shot. Gonna need a cease quickly. Touch through, but in a great spot. Helicopter hot spot, this place, isn't it?
It is.
Maybe the same one, flew over 3 or 4 times this morning. Looks to be a different one. See Ali unfortunately pulling up 5 or 6 feet short there.
I assume it's got something to do with the airport next door.
Well, it would make sense, yeah. Stone's throw away, isn't it? So
The way our game was going, I was pretty sure it was the rescue helicopter.
it just didn't come into land. Jackie Field there, just a bit quick again. Ali now looking to just add a couple of feet, turn that front white one. She looks to be in the area to do so. She's going to clear.
Oh, it's missed everything.
Just roll through the head, unfortunately. Cummins still holding shot. Definitely 1, could be 2. So Karen now on the backhand again.
She didn't like it out the hand. Not sure why.
Turning early.
Yep.
Yeah, it just looks a little bit tight. Wants to stay off that white one, and it has. Weight's not too far away.
Had been playing beautiful line on that hand, Karen, so
She just turned her hand as it come out, and the facial expression was of disaster.
Chris, if she's got the weight, she may stick around or turn that front white one up. Doesn't quite have the weight right.
Probably counting though, even though a distance away.
Karen now looking to correct. Looks to be on a better track.
Certainly corrected her line, and I suspect weight as well. Have a look at this for a shot.
Yep, that's a big turner in. Great bowl.
Huge correction. Resting touch by the looks. Cummins with 2, maybe 3 seconds. Do we maybe see a little bit of aggression?
Come on, you're just underneath it. Get into it.
You can hear on the backup mic, "Get into it" was the comment. Need to move it.
That's it. Any movement on those front whites is also going to be beneficial for them.
So swinging down the forehand, turning hard now.
She's not far away.
Just needed to be inside that bowl.
She did, but it's going to be 4 seconds almost guaranteed now. 3 for sure. Fourth one potentially a measure. If they can remove that shot bowl, as we see there on the screen. Nice chalk spray. Bit of a crooked sticker, but that's all right. Everyone's different. I probably wouldn't be able to go to sleep if I had a crooked sticker.
No,
but,
definitely not.
So Jackie now on the forehand. Suggest you just be looking for a little bit of cover, hanging a little bit wide.
She looks excellent weight.
Almost going one better than Karen, but still sliding through and probably ending up on the wrong side of the rink. Unfortunately, needed to really stay on that professional side. So Ali now also opting for the forehand. It's looking to arrive up.
Swinging hard now. Has she got the front white one? No.
So Karen suggesting something maybe just short is ideal. Jackie Field probably needs to cease quickly. Unfortunately, quicker than the first one. The first one was quick too, so not the best performance there. But look, bowls pass are going to be beneficial here. Ali should not be short. 3, maybe 4 second shots.
Ali's called Chris to call the shot here. Still undecided. She's going to stay on the forehand.
All on the speed for this kind of track. Needs to hold on for that front one. Oh, well, it just feathered it.
A lot of swing on that hand, so just not quite the weight, or not quite the line, one or the other, but
It's going to be
no change, and one more to Westlake's on the scoreboard.
That's it, taking them out to 15. Cummins 5 with 4 ends to play. So playing 15 ends here in this champion of champion pairs battle. Played 15 ends all the way through.
Just an update on the men's semi. We have Somerton, Nathan Pedersen's Somerton team, 14-5 up after 13 ends, and Anguston 11-6 up after, it says 10 on the scoreboard, but I think they've played 12. So closing the gap there, Narracourt.
Another great start here from Karen.
Absolutely.
She's really turned it up the last few ends.
Chris just pulling herself tight and short, unfortunately. Westlake's leader looking for, again, that rinse and repeat action. Get them off to a flying start for this 12th end. She looks to be on a great track. A little bit of speed, so jack movement is good.
Really good.
She gets a bit of jack on the way through. Chris again made the correction if the jack hadn't moved, but unfortunately has, so she's going to pull up short again. Jackie on the forehand. Also looks a little bit quick again, so she's going to want to hope she stays up here. Unfortunately, dropping into the ditch.
As we see the sun breaking through for the first time at Lockleys today.
Ali not too far away.
Yes.
Gets the jack on the way through. Will it go in? It has. The jack has just flopped into the ditch. With Ali's toucher remaining up on the green and just 6 or so inches away.
Will need to be a pretty good shot to beat that one. They do have a toucher in the green up on the green up front. Looks like very difficult to get to it. A very good second wood here from Jackie, however. Scoreboard at 15-5. One down won't do them a great deal of harm.
That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 ends to go. Play it safe. Drop a couple of ones is more than okay. So we see the first of the men's semi-finals come to a conclusion with the team of Scott Colville and Nathan Pedersen of Somerton Bowling Club through to the men's champion pairs final, which we will bring to you on the stream later today.
The team of Anguston with John O'Voigt has just got 2 shots, so they're now up 13-6 in that match.
They've also only played 11 ends, and they started a couple of ends before the ladies, so I only assume they've had a couple of dead ends over there.
Yeah, so the first 2 ends, I reckon, were killed.
There you go. Karen here just looking to either draw the shot or just keep banking up on those second shots. Unfortunately pulling this one quite short, the desired length. Not sure if that came through on the rink mic, but Baldock just asking Chris to arrive up and turn that white ball into the ditch. If you can just hang on now.
She's played a lovely draw shot.
Sure has. So it's going to be 2 shots now to the Cummins pair. Wouldn't mind seeing Westlakes just try to somehow release their toucher from the pack if possible.
May not need to.
Karen here getting around. Maybe didn't need the feather in terms of weight, but a very good shot. May only be just the one now.
Good call here from Ali. They need numbers, so shifting at least one of the close West Lakes bowls. Give them an opportunity to perhaps remove another for a multiple count as an end progresses. Looks to be very well played as well.
Get it.
That is an unlucky result. It's jamming the West Lakes close bowl into their own. Whether or not it's still a 2-shot count, can't really tell from here.
Interesting to see if that maybe changes Cummins' skipper to the backhand with that bowl of Jackies. Chance to put Jackies into the ditch and or the toucher in and onto the jack. So Westlakes does have first bite of the apple here. Just looking to add another second shot. Double down on just going 1 shot down from this end. If not drawing the shot on the forehand here. Jackie looks to be probably just tight. If anything, the weight was probably good enough to draw, but tight. We'll see Cummins remaining on that forehand. Maybe that short bowl was too risky to crash into. Baldock. Unfortunately getting a Westlakes bowl. Another Westlakes bowl up and into the head.
Jackie just needs to play into hers and try and turn it over enough. If she happens to put the Cummins bowl in the ditch, well, that's not really going to hurt them a lot.
That's it. So she just probably doesn't want draw weight here. She probably wants to be up and into it to make sure she doesn't knock a Westlakes bowl in 4-shot. See it coming down now. Ending up just wide.
One only.
And Cummins, so what do they do here? Smithy, Isaac, change length. They're not going to go long, you wouldn't think. Just that medium length that they played.
Well, you would probably perhaps look at playing a short end.
Well, their short end early on was very good. Chris had 4 bowls within a couple of feet. They've gone short. I think that's worth a try.
It is. So 15-6 now the score. After 12 ends, 3 to play.
It's comfortably in. .21 metres being the minimum length allowed for the cast of a jack. And a lovely start from Chris.
There.
The other players adjust to this short end. They haven't played one for quite a number of ends, at least 5.
Wow.
Looks like the adjustment's no problem to either leader.
Shows a bit of class there from both of those ladies. Beautiful starting bowls.
The Naracoorte RSL team have just scored a 3 to bring things a little closer in the other men's semi-final. Now 13-9.
That's it, in favour of Anguston. See Chris here drawing another very good shot, falling probably a bowl and a half short. A little bit deceiving on the camera. Karen Gatto very close here. Jack movement is huge.
Oh.
She gets a bit of jack on the way through. Could maybe still be one down after that.
But set the head up perfectly.
Absolutely 2 brilliant bowls. 4 brilliant bowls even, if you will. Both leaders playing very, very well. Both being influential on the game. Unfortunately, Chris is just in the way of this head at the moment, so we'll see if we can sneak a little message to her just to remind her to jump to the side. There we go. Very responsive, thank you.
It's easy to forget you've got cameras behind you and all around you when you're concentrating on the game, and there's a lot going on, I imagine.
That's it, Jackie Field. A little bit of bowl first.
Piece of that. Oh, it's turned it out twice.
Absolutely. Definitely 2 shots now to Westlakes. With a very, very well set up head. Ali looks to be on a very good track here. Looks to be a little bit quick.
She needs something. Oh.
She has. She's feathered the jack, so it's going to be 2 shots now to Cummins. Brilliant bowl.
Great bowls to watch.
Fighting hard.
Hear the men making a little bit of noise over there.
Here's the game tightening up a little over there, so some big shots being played.
Chris now looking to add to this count. Probably doesn't want to sit in any of the holes that are currently there.
She doesn't really want the
Might
jack
be.
either. Well, 2-1.
The way that Jackie and Karen Gatto have been playing, though, you would have expected one of them to likely sit a bowl or move a jack, so could be a good option. We'll have to wait and see how this end plays out. We see Gatto now changing hands to that forehand.
Wow, that's great control.
Will turn a long way back.
Change hands, extra couple of 3 or 4 feet even.
Karen Gatto looking to have drawn the shot. Hard to tell. Looks to be shot from where we sit, but the camera angle a little bit deceiving.
Well, that's a good try, just overweight a little. Not wasted there, but numbers on the head is the need for Cummins at the moment.
That's it. The sun just starting to poke out again. Brett's got a hat here, but refuses to put it on. Would rather use his piece of paper as a shadow.
I'm just trying to negotiate headphones here, Isaac. We didn't all get an umbrella. I said it before. It's absolutely beautiful here today, though. If you do have some time, come on down to Lockleys and watch some great bowls. On after this one will be the men's final. Nathan Pedersen have got through, and they'll play the winner of the current game between Anguston and Narracourt RSL.
So Cummins probably needs at least a 2 to give himself a chance with 2 ends to play. We see Ali Baldock here, a bit of jack.
Ali.
Well, it's going to be 2 shots to Cummins. Both Jackie with 2 bowls to play, Cummins with just the 1 bowl left to play. Chris, unfortunately, parking up in front of the head again. Should be able to see most of the game. Regardless, Jackie
looking very narrow at this point, but can she negotiate through there? No.
A little bit more turn. We would have seen that bowl sent more up the line. Could have been pushed in for shot. So Ali looking to repeat the efforts of that previous bowl, making it 3 shots. Looks to be a touch tighter.
Oh, she got the right one.
She has got the right one. Looks like 3 shots currently to Cummins. 1 bowl to play.
Aggression here from Jackie. Plenty of weight on this bowl.
It is just rumbling up through the front stuff. Well, she got the right side of the Westlakes bowl. It looked like it was going to be potentially 4. But that Westlakes bowl just holding on a little bit.
Be interesting to see that on the replay.
I wonder if we could. There it is. Just rolling through. So we're going to see yet again another measure. I think that's the count is now up to 6 of 12 ends.
13.
That's for, well, yeah, good point. 12 played. This is the 13th. Definitely not having a dig at measuring. When in doubt,
well, 2 of
the
those
measure
occasions
out.
I've called an umpire, so it's been very close. And I feel the score is a bit of an injustice for Cummins. They've been very close on many ends there, holding a few shots, and Jackie playing a weighted shot to turn hers in, and has converted on a couple of occasions where the Cummins have held shots. Oh, and they have one down.
So Westlakes have crawled out of that end, getting 1 shot, which takes them to 16 with up and back to play.
Here's the replay again. Amazing how that Westlakes bowl kept on following through.
Just held on, didn't it? So Cummins requires at least 2 shots to keep this game alive. So Narracourt RSL, not sure exactly what they have picked up, but they have picked up a score.
says 14-9 after 13.
Okay, well, never mind me. Saw Naracoorte RSL roll the jack. Must have been a wayward one.
Yes, Matthew lost the jack over there.
And Anguston will start their end. So
just to put you off, Isaac, that's what that was all about.
Yeah, they succeeded. They'll be able to take at least one win home, Naracoorte fellas. Karen Gatto, very good start. Chris now following them down.
In the area, turning late on that hand.
Very good weight again.
Karen corrected nicely with her weight here.
She really has showed that she can bowl any length, Karen. Short, long, adjusts. Chris too. The leaders have done a pretty good job here today and set up heads for their skippers.
And a great correction here from Chris also. Just sliding past, but they need a number. That's the way to build them to get them.
Absolutely. Do we maybe see Jackie take the early change and play that backhand, try and split one of those white ones, sit one of them and just really ruin the party?
What would you do? Would you go full defensive or just try and keep winning ends?
Well, there haven't been a lot of bowls played on that backhand, but that's where we're going. Jackie's lining up on the backhand, defending those two bowls that are waiting for a little trail.
I think that's the way to play anyway. Get something past and really reduce the opportunity to drop a number. She's going to need to cease quickly. She's going to go in the ditch again. Probably just Jackie just struggling to find the weight today, to be honest. Kaz has been very good on the draw, and Jackie just a little bit quick, maybe overplaying just a little bit on a quicker green.
She's played some wonderful conversion shots, though, with weight.
She sure has.
Turn.
Ali gave that a chance. Will it stay up? Yep, that's in the game as well.
Jackie looking just to make a slight adjustment on the weight. Sitting one of those white bowls is going to be very big for them.
A little bit of overcorrection there.
Does it potentially play a nuisance?
I think the way they're turning there, Isaac, that it won't stop the perfect little trail, but still has to be missed on the way past. It looks another good attempt.
Yeah, I guess it probably just stops them sort of backdooring it and getting to that Westlake shot bowl. Probably not the desired shot either way. Those four white bowls now sitting behind the head and to the right of screen. Jack movement is going to be very, very big. If the Cummins ladies can do that.
They've got nothing to lose, have they? They might as well get bowls past, give themselves an opportunity. They've fought pretty valiantly after being level after 5 or 6 ends. And
good to see Westlake's on that backhand. Looking to cover those four bowls. You wouldn't want to play... Well, on the other hand, if you did sit something jack high, it does create a far easier target for the opposition. See Karen going to fall short here, but again, could play a nuisance, and I think that will.
yeah, that's
certainly a problem.
Do we see something maybe more direct? Sink the jack, it's the same result. Just means there would be more room for the West Lakes pair to reduce the count. So we're going to see a draw around the outside. Maybe it is turning just enough.
Well, she's got the weight. She's certainly got the line.
It's not a bad bowl.
Pretty sure that it's not possible. She's drawn the shot, but it's not possible to get back to the jack to trail it around that bowl. So if they're looking to make a number, they're going to have to change their game plan with Ali's last bowls at least.
That's it, and that bowl there from Chris is going to make things rather hard, sitting just behind the jack. Jack bouncing forward is probably the biggest risk to their campaign.
So a well-weighted draw bowl here from Karen. Turns their second wood, gives them 2 seconds.
Still not one behind the head for West Lakes. If Cummins can get that jack back, there are numbers waiting. Just a draw again here from Chris.
She's quite wide on the mat, so giving yourself every opportunity to get around that front bowl.
She's around. Ooh. Not quite going to run it out, and that's blocking that shot more. What do you do here if you're Ali?
Well, one doesn't cut it.
That's it. Like I said at the start, they do need 2 shots or more. 2 shots will keep them alive, meaning they need an 8 on the last end to then take them into an extra end.
Rather personally be swooping on the backhand, get jack, slice the jack towards their back bowls.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Or kill the end and start again.
That's it. Jackie now. She's going to need to run into something to stay on.
Oh, and she has.
I think that's fixed to the master plan.
Now the backest bowl, West Lakes.
So now we're going to...
She's laughing too. Realise she's a little bit lucky there.
Yep, Ali with weight, looking to kill the end.
Not sure if this weight will kill the end, but she's missed it tight anyway. Putting another West Lakes bowl back into that pack of 4 white Cummins bowls. Jackie now on the forehand, just looking to get something past, and this is going to end up in a great home if it can stay on.
Wow.
Well, a big bowl needed here from Ali. Dead end is probably the best result.
Looks tight out of the hand to me. She slaps her thigh, knowing that she's
Cut it.
missed the head.
Well, it's going to be 1 shot to Cummins, but I would assume they will shake hands, being too many shots down to win. So they will shake hands, which means the team from West Lakes, Karen Gatto and Jackie Field, will actually go back-to-back champions.
Yes, winners last year. That's fantastic.
So huge congratulations to the West Lakes pair, not having to play the final end. So they will take the win here 16-7 after 14 ends, and a valiant effort from the Cummins pair. Not only coming such a long way down to Adelaide to play in this great event, but to make it to the final of a Champion of Champions knockout from Game 1, not only from Game 1 here, but Game 1 at the club. To get to this point, they probably play at least 6, you'd guess, if not 7 games to get to this point. So a very, very good effort from both sides.
Yeah, exactly right. Well done to those ladies. Come all this way, win through their club, and to get this far is really a great achievement for Cummins. And well done to those West Lakes pair. They've been super.
And back-to-back in both the ladies' champion pairs and the ladies' champion of champion singles, with Lainey McGorman
Has been.
putting the same, achieving the same effort.
It has been a very good coverage. I think to wrap that one up, Karen Gatto was probably the difference there. Her leading was superb. So thank you everyone for tuning in. The last end of the men's semi-final, I believe, is underway. So we will catch you guys in just a moment. I would guess probably 20, 25, maybe even 30 minutes. And we will be back live with the men's champion of champion pairs. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back with you in just a moment.